Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? How's Tuesday treating you? Is everyone excited for the update? Are we like I had to restart my computer to get it to get Steam to go, "Oh yeah, there's an update for this." But anyway, it's up, it's loaded. I have literally looked at it long enough to know that it's working. So I haven't even looked at it yet. Are we all excited to see it? Are we excited to see what new jank they've done? It's fixed. They delayed the thingy to fix thingamabobs. Yeah. So I know a couple of things got fixed. A lot of stuff is not getting fixed until the update next week. It is what it is. But also, I guess one of the consoles was being a butt. And that's also why it was delayed a little bit. I don't know. I don't read all the things. I don't get all the things. Yeah, what they fix now will change next week. Yep. So they fixed some stuff, but other stuff is changing next week. It's a thing. So we have this week to learn this version of the customizations and the animations and that jank. And then next week it'll be a whole new set of animations and jankiness. Slash features. The firelight is borked? Oh no. That's gonna suck. Today is gonna be a little funky. We have the exterminator coming. It's just for their regular spray, but they are spraying inside, and I'm gonna have them spray the office. So when they get here, I usually get a text message, so my phone is on vibrate. You all might hear it go off at some point. But when they get here, we'll do an ad, like a long break. We'll do an ad break and stuff like that at that time, whenever it is. Have him spray the office real fast, and then Kayaks is home, so he can handle the rest of the house, and we'll just do the office real quick. Because, one of the doggies eats in here and stuff like that, and we'd just rather make sure that, the house gets sprayed. So that way we don't have any bugs. When I first moved in, this house had been empty for over a year. And the neighbors kind of dumped a lot of stuff on their side of the yard. Or like on next to their garage, which was like, on our side of their house, I should say, next to us. And we had a bit of a battle with a couple of buggos for a minute. So now we just have them spray on a regular basis to make sure that that doesn't happen again. So, should we take a look at everything? Should we get into this? Let's get into it. First of all, ooh, that's slower than I think it ought to be. What do I know? I was told that there is a setting that I should turn off. Immersive animations. That should just be turned off. There's still animations, it's just not as bad. What else were people saying? I'm going to keep my brightness all the way up. I know some were saying that was kind of a problem. Keep the shadows where they are. I'm going to keep everything else just off the way it normally is. But we've got watches now. That's so cool. Alright, it didn't add any, like, other buttons. That's good to know. What was the other thing? Oh, head bob. Head bob off. Always head bob off. We'll leave our field of view as it is. We'll see how that looks. Loki peed at Stinky. Well, why is he peeing in the house? Sometimes my dogs can't, I have old dogs. Sometimes they don't know which way is up. Alright, so we've got... This is kind of cool. They all have sort of backstories to them. As a hacker who was most comfortable behind a computer screen, he was told to get a job and get a life. Somehow he's blundered into the former. The latter is still a work in progress. Because I don't want to walk him 50 times a day. That's totally fair. That is 100% fair. I assume you have like a pee spot or a pee pad or something. Then that makes sense. Let's look at some of the ladies. Evie, I would say that's Evie Petrova, fueled by spite and determination. Evie is a force to be reckoned with. She believes whatever you do, you'd better do it well, and that includes ghost hunting, the closest thing to a responsible adult you'll find in a workplace like this. That's probably us. Field of vision also changes stuff. I watched Partners last night. You also can't place things back into the truck. Like, can you still just, like, throw them on the floor? As long as we can throw them on the floor, I'm good. Now let's go with Evie. We can have orange hair. I want pink hair. I guess we'll go orange. There's nobody else who's like... Nobody's crazy curly hair. Like, there's that one. It's the same colors, though. So let's just go with this one. Yes, okay, good. As long as I can throw stuff on the floor. That's the part that I care about. Now, you can sort of see him, but not really. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Nah. What's coming soon that I can't see? Apparently stuff I can't see. Oh, we can put on jewelry too? That's just ridiculous. Why can't I look at that part of her head? Or that part of her body? Before you need to pay for what you earned? Ah. Are they fixing that, or they did fix that? I don't know. Let's just pick some random jewelry to stick on here. Why not? Now this one does say I have to buy it. I mean, we've got the money. We'll buy it. Now you've got to buy this stuff too, sure. Now we have to buy all of these? That's stupid. Which, that was stupid. Oh, that's stupid. Yeah, I don't... Whatever. Well, I am sure stuff will get ironed out. Also, I don't know what the difference between these hands... Oh, it's your right hand and your left hand. Okay. We'll pick some random ones. And this is why we saved up monies. Nah. Jackets. We can just go with the default jacket. I'm okay with that. For now. Ooh, that's cool. Make your face a little bit more forward. So Pred says dev don't give a fuck about what players desire. That doesn't surprise me. I hope Windows fixed my mic issues. Oh, that reminds me. I better turn off open mic before we get into games today. We could just rock that shirt for the moment. Although I do kind of like the prestige pink. I kind of like that one too. Let's do this one. They mentioned shit at TwitchCon, and Dev said, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, it doesn't totally surprise me in a lot of ways that's... I think that sometimes people just can't get past, like, themselves, for lack of a better way to put it. It's like, we have all worked with that one person that anytime you say, well, doing it this way would be really helpful for blah, whatever blah may be. And there's always somebody that's like, yeah, but I want to do it this way. Or, yeah, but I just don't want to do that. Or, yeah, but whatever. Ooh, I can put on, like, whatever one I want. That's kind of cool. Kind of like this one. Maybe we change the background, though, to... Not gonna lie, I'm finding it hard to keep track of which ones are what. That's hollow. Oh, that's kind of neat. This is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, why not? Okay, and what else did I say I need to do? Oh, right. Fix my open micness. And fix my microphone, because, you know. Right, should we get into some games? Let's get into some games. I'm gonna switch to... back to 3 evidence. Mostly because I want to be able to kind of see and play with the animations. And... just kind of see how everything works. We might change around some of the tiers of the equipment, but for now we're going to start with like my standard, and we'll go from there. We'll just start with a good old normal Willow Street. Okay, let's look at our objectives. The arms randomly appearing in screen is sort of weird. I don't know that I love it. We've got Georgia Baker, so all ghosties are possible. We need Georgia to blow out a firelight. We need her to walk through a motion sensor, and then we need to cleanse the area with incense. We're probably not going to worry about any kind of hunt objectives. We don't currently have any. But we're probably not going to worry about a hunt for now. Either way, we'll probably do one at some point to kind of see how that goes. I'm not gonna lie, I have seen the death animations. I really miss the hands. I think they should have kept that. I feel like it actually is less clear. Well, this is better than it was looking before. So there's at least that. We've got music box. I feel like everything is dark again. Headlamp is definitely on. I know it does weird things when you crouch and uncrouch. I know some were just using flashlights instead. And we might try that also. Well, Windows is failing right now? Oh no! Boo! Bad Windows. Windows, behave yourself. Nope, I'm hearing stuff getting thrown. Fixing my mic output. Ah. Right, so we already have the music box. So we're just in here really looking for bones, which I don't see. So far, who throws a toothbrush? Who throws it into the kitchen? Look here, Ghostimus. Don't be wasting people's toothbrushes. Oh, the knees are so funny. Poppity poppity pop pop pop. And then if you do it slow enough, you turn just basically from the knees. That's really bad for your knees. Don't do that. Well, that's a new way to do it. Okay, if we go to place this... Okay, you can still see the circle. That's important. Oh, Boone. Alright, so we have all our stuff. I started stream and no voice in OBS. Boo. Boo. Yes, a stinky ghost definitely throws toothbrushes. It wouldn't be a nice, polite ghost. And drops are on, folks, so you can absolutely get your drops here. I'm pretty sure there's a banner at the top of chat, or there was, saying so. I don't know if it's still there. Oh. Well, that's, the camera takes up, like, half the screen, and then the little viewer is so tiny now that you can't see anything. That's, not helpful. Not helpful really at all. I mean, at least before, if, you know, the viewer took up most of the screen, but you could see through the viewer. I think I'm gonna find that a downside to quite a few of these, that it just blocks out so much of the screen that, like, you can't see some stuff. I also don't love that when you drop things, it's all like, beep. Like, I don't know, beep isn't the right sound effect. But you're sort of like, I don't know, the animation is weird. It's like a weird toss, but it doesn't really seem to actually fit. And that was funny. I was pushing that from over here. But I'm not an animator. I don't do games. I took one animation class, which was actually just Adobe Animate. So that, I don't think that totally counts. I could be, I don't know. It definitely doesn't use, like, all the fancy stuff that people who do this for a living use. And first of all, I hated it. I hated Adobe Animate. I thought it was just the most obnoxious piece of software ever. And, like, I live in Photoshop and Illustrator. And... oh. Well, not... that isn't awful, but it's not my favorite. Of course you would stop as soon as I'm ready to take a picture. Of course. I don't love how small this is. I know they're gonna work on that. I know that was on one of the things, one of the updates they dropped. Oh, now it's stuck on the camera. I mean, I guess I'm glad cameras have gravity, but at the same time that makes our doors have actual collision. But it also makes life harder. There, we're just gonna knock the camera down. Actually, we'll just move the camera out here. Okay, I'll take that. The character had stinky leg last night. I have to use the washroom. Much delay. They do kind of seem like they're doing the pee-pee dance when they turn around. No more door drops. Anyone doing APOC? Yeah. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Are you stinky? Do you like my funny knees? I'm gonna need knee surgery next week because of it. Where are you? Why are you throwing books out there? Huh? We are still not freezing. Just because it keeps throwing stuff out here, might as well check out there. This room is pretty tiny. It doesn't surprise me that it wants to, like, do stuff somewhere else. Yeah, I've been wishing it for a while, though, that I did my APOC challenges before they even did the Chronicle update. Even though you don't need perfect game and stuff like that. But just because it would be so much easier if you had like a 3 photos objective or whatever. But I definitely wasn't ready to at that point. And why are you wasting water, Ghosty? You're dead. You do not need a shower. Believe it or not. Oh, that's kind of annoying. That's just way slower than I would like it to be. Camera. Feet. But we'll put another salt. Could you wait till I am ready, Ghost? Jeez Louise. Well, at least I got the salt that time. For goodness sakes. Oh, and I got the fire extinguished, not the salt. Alright. I'll take a door move. We have UV, so let's look at handy print. It's just a normal old handy print, though. If I put that in my pocket, nope, it does not stay on. So it's just the glow stick that does that. The doors so have collision now, even if you place on the floor by a door that opens outward, like Nell's, it knocks the items off the top of the stairs. Ah, that's stupid. Okay, where are we at for media? I also don't like that you can't hardly see these symbols now. Okay, so we do need one more video. Did it record the motion sense, or was it just playing with me? Okay, it did. I don't remember what our objectives are. Oh, cleanse. We can do that. Okay, so we haven't marked down any... We didn't mark down the UV. There's our freezing. Freezing! So we have a demon. We've had a fairly lazy demon. I'm kind of glad of that since we're just figuring out the animations. I kind of want to... Need to shower once I'm done all work on mine. Do your thing, Rowdy. Do whatever you gotta do. Let's go ahead and... What is in my hand? Oh, you. Go away. Let's get some sounds. We might as well. We've got uniques for everything else. It'll give us a chance to kind of see this too. And then I think I'm going to shut these doors and play with the music box. Just because I want to see what that looks like. Yep, I know we're pretty funny looking now. We were kind of funny looking before too though, because we were just shadows. Well, at least that functions not too terribly. What, you can't get a sound of it now? Why can't you get a sound now of the burning cruci? Sanity is still... I mean, we know it's a demon, so... You know. We're gonna drop this one slightly outside the room. Mostly because I just kind of want to cover this area since it was doing stuff out here too. Alright, Mr. Demon, or Miss Demon, I've forgotten who you are. Georgia, that would be Miss Demon. You want to blow out this candle? Blow out the candle, Wandle, please. I know you're in here. I know you're right nearby and everything. Blow out the candle. Do it. Where is the sound? There it is. You're in the upside down. Well, I'm sorry you're in the upside down, but I can't help with that. Why can't you record that sound? I'll take one of those. Record something. Did it? No. It didn't record any of that stuff. Not a single bit of it. EBay. Alright, we still have to do the cleanse. Now we are low. Let's... Okay. Where am I injecting it? Am I just sticking it in my ass? Like, really? I mean, whatever, I guess. But that's just funny. Alright, let's go ahead and do this cleanse. We'll try for one last sound. Might as well. Okay, I don't know, that felt weird. I realize feeling weird is not necessarily a useful description, but it felt weird. I don't mind the lighting animation. I think that works okay. For me. I can't speak for everybody. Come on, you want to blow out this candle? You're so hungry. I have a feeling that might be a duplicate. It is totally a duplicate. Come on, blow out this candle, will ya? Blow out the candle, burn that cruci. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's see. I just want to see what our sanity looks like before we play with the music box and see what that looks like. Okay, sanity is fine. I mean, it works fine. It's just weird. Okay, that wasn't too weird. I'm just gonna let it play because I can. I don't expect it to do anything different or unusual when it stops. No, we were also fairly high sanity, so it wasn't gonna break when we did it. Although now we have no sanity. But anyway, we know it's a demon. It ought to be a perfect game. we, in many ways, were more interested in seeing. This is kind of delayed. I pushed that arrow like 4 times before it did anything. But overall, I feel better about it than I did. I'll put it that way. I feel better about it than I did. So, yeah. We will go with that. Do we want to switch out some of these to like the tier 2 to see what that's like? Do we care? I guess I don't know that I super care. So I think we'll just stick with what we've got. We'll just keep playing some 3FE games while we get used to all the new things. That sound good to everybody? Cool. Yep, I'm staring at the ceiling. We've got Joseph Buckley. So that takes these 2 away. We need to repel Joey while he's chasing us. We need to witness an event. And then we need 3 videos. Alright, Joey, you better do an event. And, like, I completely understand why when you're doing the headlamp, that in real life that is what you would do. But I don't love it, actually. Are we in here, Joey? Are we in here? No. Okay, that was weird. My hand was not on my walk button and it was still like making walk sounds. Oh, I heard a door somewhere. No Jerry. No bones. Ghosty turned out our power. Power is downstairs. And Ghost is around here somewhere. Yeah, where you at, Ghost? Hmm? Where you at? Where you hiding? That rain is still super loud. Alright, no hiding in the lockers. Hey, Ghost is in the laundry room. We got any bones in the kitchen? What about bones in the dining room? You're throwing mugs. Why are you throwing coffee cups, huh? It's really more just like a coffee cup than a mug. And we're playing with cabinets. Ghost is just doing all the things. Oh, we've got music box again. I haven't, like, picked up the bone and forgotten, have I? No. Is it just in... not back there? That's actually kind of frustrating. I don't know how I feel about the doors. But I will worry about, you know, it might just be a getting used to it thing. Okay, I don't know where the bone is, guys. Have you seen it? Did I just, like, walk over it? I mean, like, I must have. I've been in every room. There it is. Oh, it's the... is that the journal that I'm holding in my left hand? Oh, that's kind of slow. But what is that? What do we think that says? Like, we're at 75%? Maybe 80% sanity? Let's look. I have to say that the hand looks kind of funny. But, alright. I could buy that, being kind of around that. Let's see, my camera. What else do I see on my body? Nothing, because video camera's in the way. We might just switch to the tier 2 video cams so that I can, like, see. Okay, since we have the door collision now. Oh, Ghosty opened the fridge. Nope, you won't let me record that? No, of course not. Why would we? We're also not actually in that room, we're in this room. I forgot what room we were even investigating in. Oops. So I've been having this debate. I have this acquaintance that, like, moved away, moved back, moved away, moved back. And the last time they moved back, they were here for, like, I don't know, like a year and a half, something like that. And every single time we made plans, every single time, and they would bug to make plans, like, hey, I haven't seen you in forever, this, that, some other thing. And so then we'd make plans, and then they'd be like, and then they would blow me off. And so this time, oh, we've got an EMF 5. I can't get to my camera. My body is in the way. And I just, like, I'm just sort of at the point of, like, I don't want to make plans with you. Half the time when we make plans anyway, and we actually do them, like, you're on your phone the whole time. Like, we aren't, what's the point? And one of the times I finally said, you know what, I can't afford this, because usually I ended up paying for everything. And, like, I'm just, I don't know. And I would honestly be like, you know, here's the thing, we really aren't friends anymore, and, you know, I'm tired of telling you the same things over and over and over again to have you, you know, give me excuses, because basically that's what happens for this. And, like, our kids are friends, well, they don't really see each other either. And so that's kind of like why I've been trying to sort of keep the peace, but I'm tired of it, guys. And I don't know. I think I should just be like, look, here's the thing. I know that if we do this, you know, this is gonna happen. I know if we do this thing, this is what's gonna happen. And I'm tired of it. I don't think I'm gonna have gotten that fast enough. Nope. Did I bring in a sound recorder? I did. Oh, that was a much faster recording of an EMF 5 than I think I've ever gotten, ever. Oh, wait, we still needed that. Not a wraith. Help! Help yourself. I don't know how to help. You have to tell me how to help, then maybe I can. Alright, so we need another salt. Let's get a ghostwriting photo. Let's get the ghostwriting in the book. Miling, spirit, or shade. Let me see. Right, so I'm going with not a shade. Yeah, it needs to be, like, the salt needs to be open when you bring it out. Like, it's an act of bringing it out. You take the top off so that you can just put it down right away. Because there's too much of a delay between telling them where to place the salt and the salt being placed. My opinion. Okay, we already have a motion sense, I think. Let's look. Yeah. We got fire assault and motion sense. I've forgotten our objectives. What are our objectives? Oh, repel while chasing. I said I might not worry about that right this moment. Alright, we don't have freezing. We have not done spirit box. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you stinky? Why do you keep slamming doors? Hi! But you're not gonna talk to me? You're just gonna vent all over me? Poopy ghost. Let's go see what our sanity looks like. Oh, sanity looks fine. I didn't see UV. We admittedly didn't look for orbs. But we aren't going to get orbs anyway. Freezing is shade. UV is miling. Alright, so let's look for some more. Look for UV. I do feel like you can kind of see the UV a little bit better. Anyway, so not UV. Let's try Spirit Box again. Mostly because I don't know what else to try, and since we don't have freezing yet. Where are you? Where are you? See, nothing is lighting up. I wonder, where are you? Hello? That's so weird. Maybe it's the game settings? System voice? Maybe we need to try that. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, now we got lights anyway. Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Where are you? Where are you? I mean, it could be super late freezing, but I don't think so. It is wandering around a whole bunch. And it turned on that lamp. Is it just spending more time in there than it is in here? That would be a good bet. If we go with freezing, we have a shade. If we don't go with freezing, we have a spirit. Oh. Are you gonna let me get a 3-fer? No. I also couldn't find my sound thing. Okay, I don't know, guys. We aren't getting freezing, but we're also not getting spirit box. Do we want to try speech? Let's try speech. Or text. You all know what I meant. Hello, Ghosty. Raya, how old are you? Nope. Okay, if we just go with the idea that it is truly not spirit box, now that we've tried all the ways it could be a spirit box, and that it's just not spending enough time in that room, and that's why it hasn't dropped to freezing, which shade would definitely be a possibility that way. We've spent a lot of time in that room. We're just gonna go with shade and we'll see. And it was a spirit that didn't want a spirit box. Okay. So either we were never in the same room with it, which is entirely possible, or I don't know. Okay, we do have ads coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and run ads. That's just weird, you can't even see that. Maybe we'll go in and fix it. I also really just still want to be able to click on there. That's unusual to me that, like, we can't... Like, I can't see it. Give it a donut. Actually... Maybe the eyeball. We could spend all day just doing this. Truly. And yeah, then you can't see it. That's interesting that it's only giving me the one option for the ducky, not the second. And you can't see that one either. There, we'll go with that one for now. At least you can see that one. Anyway, that's besides the point. I could spend all day doing that. Let's get ads running. I do one ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. It turns off pre-roll for the next hour for anybody new coming in. While ads are running, take a break, get drinks, get snacks, do all the things. I am going to take a quick break myself to refill my water, etc. If you don't get ads, or if you don't get all the ads, I do put words on stream up, so that way you're not just staring at an empty screen. And I will see you all in just a couple of minutes. Alright, welcome back from the ads, everyone. Welcome back. We'll just get the words off. And where's my music button? There it is. And we'll get the music off. So I think we are gonna switch up. I mean, I'm kind of running through these a little quick. Just because the animation, I don't know. We are gonna switch some gear. I think that is something we are definitely gonna do. That's not the place though, Ed. I want to... Let's try the tier 2 UV. Let's try the tier 2 video cam. Also, maybe it won't be so cumbersome and annoying. What else? Is there other stuff that we really specifically want to see? Like, the new animations, old animations of... Maybe the dots? Oh, and I did get my notification that I do have the new thing, so let's check it out. And it's still saying a new update is available. We have the update. Phasmo. Right, clothes, jackets, shirts. Oh, I like that. Why? Why can't I equip it, though? Oh, because it did something doofy and changed my stuff. Alright, well, there we go. It is kind of interesting that we're all, very into the, character customize all day, all night, for sure, but we also can't see them in-game, really. Now, let's see what the candles look like. We'll do that in this round, too. Kind of do all the things. Where do we want to go? Let's do an edge. We're still on 3 Evie, and then I think we might change back down to 2. We've got Holly Norris. So, all ghosties are options. Holly is a lady. We need to get our sanity below 25. That is our game sanity, not our real life sanity. Now, when it says my real life sanity is 92% today, that is a lie, bot. You are lying. We need 3 videos and we need a photo of Holly. Get some lights on. I always go for both hall lights. I guess I feel like that's a good way to make sure that at least your main walking area has light, so that you're not losing sanity there. And at this point, it's just habit. Just like I always start with the thermo, which is also why occasionally I walk around the whole building going, where is this ghost? And it's right in front of me. But I suspect Ghosty is in here. We're going to put that down. We'll check temps in some other places anyway. That was just a door touch. Yeah, temps are still going down over here, so we're just going to say that it's here. That time it did the throw animation, like after the thermo was on the floor. Car key, just in case. That's that. Oh, there's a bone. This is definitely faster than it was looking like the other day. Or yesterday. I do find it interesting, though, that we pick up the bone and there is no animation for that. No monkey paw. No Jerry. We do have hiding there. Kind of hoping we don't need it. Summoning circle. Cool, that'll be useful if we need a photo, which I think we do. That's kind of irritating when we go in and out. Or not in it. Yeah, when we put down the thermo and then pick it back up, this is not the best room for us to have decided to use the tier 1 dots to see what that's like. This is a much better camera position. It doesn't take up as much of the screen. It is not so in the way. I can't tell if there's dots in this room or not, or orbs in this room or not. Oh, Ghosty turned on a light, so not a mare. Okay, that's still just funny. Okay, it's just clicks. That's not too terrible. Grab my camera, get a photo. That's everything. Yeah, I wish it would still be on. Okay, so it's just if it goes back into your pocket before you look at it, does it turn off? Still not my favorite. I do kind of dig the glow, though, on the glow stick. That may slowly turn into my favorite thing. Where are you, Ghosty? Okay, so we have Spirit Box. We know we have Spirit Box. So let's... let's try... Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Okay, that time it worked. So it was just the other times it was being poopy. Because last time... that wasn't it. We had Spirit, but it never did Spirit Box. Again, it could have been out of range. That is totally possible. Anyway, we have Spirit Box. Let's unmark all of those things. And that's all we have, plus not a mare. Oh, I just dropped it. I am sort of... it's a learning curve. The collision with myself now is something I'm figuring out. I'm always in my own way. Ghost turned off the light out here. No, I'll take the door move. Ghost walked right through me in the process. Look here, lady. Either give me stuff that I can record or stop it. Oh, am I literally out of salt? I thought I only put... Oh well. Well, there's an EMF 5. No, and we know it's not a rape or a gallows. The default night vision, I don't love either. I already got a motion sense, right? Yes. It just does not want to blow out that candle. Let's see if we can see anything from the van. Take some meds. We're going to need another one of those. I just want to figure out this stupid ghost, really. Probably to see dots. We're going to have to place the dots somewhere else from this camera. I'm not really surprised by that. I knew when I placed them on the sink that we weren't really going to be able to see him from here. Three videos, sanity, and photo. Okay. Oh, and it finally blew out the candle when I wasn't in here. But it did an event while I was standing in here. And shade is not an option. Come on, but ghosty, blow out my candle, please. Thank you. Okay, we don't have freezing. Let's see. No UV, at least not that we've been able to tell. Granted, Any UV now will have disappeared already. But we should have seen UV by now if there was. I mean, we can put more down just for the sake of it. UV, no freezing, no orbs. But it definitely isn't a wraith. If it's a Dan, F5, orbs, and spirit box. I guess let's look for orbs again. Okay, we can't have a Goryo. Die! Yeesh. Okay, so we like doing stuff just totally up my butt here. What did you see? That's gonna be an orb. It is indeed an orb. We do have a Dayon! Okay, so actually getting this thing to give me a photo. Sanity below 25. Photo of the ghost. I could not really read that. Why was it suddenly so dark? Oh, now it's fine. Dang nabbit, lady. Did it count? I guarantee you it did not. Yeah, nope. Nope. That was not what I wanted to do. I forgot about the whole, if you have stuff in your hands, you can't look at your sanity watch. Mostly because that's the first time we've had a sanity watch. I mean, I do get... No, it's just a photo and then sanity below 25. Okay. What is in my hands? Let's grab you. Let's grab one of you. That was a burn. Now I have to be in the dark. What if I just have that light on? This is definitely handy. Provided you remember that you have to have nothing in your hand. I mean, in the case of the fact that we're, you know, waiting for this, we can also just look in the journal like we normally do. But this just gives us a better idea of how much farther we have to go. And yes, I know my headlamp is on. I'm gonna leave it on until I hear it hunt, I think. And then I'll turn it off. I couldn't hear the footsteps at first. I was thinking maybe. It was an event. Yeah, stuck on the door. But we are going to keep this bad boy handy while we try to run out the door. Why can't I open the door? That was weird. That was super weird, y'all. I could not open the door. Now I can open the door. Okay, whatever. We don't have all the stuff. It's not a perfect game. Yeah, it's slow to register my button clicks. And that kind of bothers me. But we were correct with a Dion. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we were saying that we were going to switch this again down to our 2 Evie. And where do I want to go? Where do we want to go? Do we want to try Grafton? I'm hesitant about this. It's like, I would love to love a Grafton, but at the same time, Grafton is Grafton. Okay, let's stick with all of the other stuff.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Who are we looking for? We've got Russell Marsh.
Linked to a cursed
So, no Banshee, no Dion. We need to escape a hunt. We're probably not going to worry about that. Not until we get more comfortable with how things are timed now. We need to detect Russell with a parabolic, and then we need to cleanse where Russell is hanging out with incense. This is not as dark. Also, the hay bale looks really cartoony, but that's not important. This is not as dark. Like, over here is. But the windmill and stuff is not as dark. Huh. And we had snow outside, right? Yes. So we're going to basically get breath everywhere. We do not have fridge hiding. If I see the bone, great. But I'm not actually going to look for the bone. Mostly because there's just so much clutter on this map that it's really hard to know. And you could spend, at least me, I personally could spend 4,000 years looking for a bone on this map. Okay, we do have the hiding back here, which I'm now stuck on. I assume that they're going to work on that. At least I hope they are. That roll of fabric is always on the floor, right? And we broke the lights. But we don't have a ghost in the mannequin room. Because lights were not in the back, we know that they're upstairs by the attic. We'll turn those switches on. Ducky, is there a ghost hanging out with you? It's bouncing around. It's hard to tell. Is it just me, or is everything a little jittery? Okay. Is this the ghost room? It must be. Okay, we've got everything doing the flashy flash here. All the lights are flickering like crazy. I don't like that at all. With all the lights being extra flickery, I think maybe we're just going to focus on figuring out the ghost and going. I think that's just a little too nutso for my brain. Weirdly enough, I sort of feel like maybe I just really heavily noticed it now more so than before. I feel like the coloring of the van is better. I feel like it isn't as bright, but like it's more visible than before. It could just be me. I could be totally losing my mind. I might have to go back and check between the VOD for today and then the VOD for like yesterday or Sunday and see. Right, we are going to want the other Cruci in there. We'll grab a Dottie's too. This is not the usual order that I grab things in. I usually go for camera next. And then EMF and then either Cruci or Dots. But since we've got a dance party going on, I don't know, we're doing it backwards. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Like, I could seriously just take a nap. I'm not gonna because I want to hang out with you all and, you know, all the things. But maybe I can squeeze one in this afternoon. In between orders and everything else, I still have a stack of orders that I have to do that I didn't get to before I started stream today. It was just one of those days. There was something else I had to finish up work-wise first. Took care of that. The kiddo had an upset tummy this morning. So, you know, I kind of had to, I had to wait for her to be ready. You know, it took her a little bit longer to be ready for school and all that good stuff. So, you know, all the things. It's just one of those days where everything is a little different from the usual. Yeah, that really bugs me. Oh, we didn't update this one. That's okay. Oh, and I still haven't brought in a camera. Oh, we got Dottie's. It went through the salt. I don't see any UV though. And this is why you should do things in the order that you're used to doing them in. Because I completely forgot about this stinking video camera. And that sound was kind of weird. I don't know what that sound was. Like, the video camera turned on, but there was like a click or a clink or a clank or a something before that. I don't see Orbeez. But we'll leave it on night vision for now. Yeah, it's making the camera shutter noise. I didn't notice that with the tier 3. That might be a reason to switch back to the tier 3 if it really bugs you. It just might. Oh, Ghost turned off the light, or to turn off the power. Power. Okay, I do need... Where am I gonna put it? There's the photo camera. Oh, because it's in my hand. Yeah, what a novel place to put your salt. I don't even have the photo camera in my hand. I mean, I do now, but I didn't just a minute ago. Yep, and then I didn't get it fast enough. I also can't see. Good lord, dude. Could you give me a chance to at least get the camera into my hand? That'll be motion sensor. Anyway, we've got dots. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like cheese? Are you stinky? Do you like pizza? Where are you? That's another EMF 5. Not a Goryo, not a Wraith. I don't even know when it turned off the candle. I also don't see the little flames, which I find kind of annoying. Nope. Oh, come on. I know I wasn't paying attention the first time, but the second time, that's all on you, Ghosty. Oh, and the lights have stopped flickering. Woohoo! Oh, it gave me a duplicate motion sense, too. Guess we could turn off the motion sensor. What are our objectives again? Parabolic, cleanse, and escape. Like, is that lit? Is that not lit? I guess it's lit? I don't know. Okay, we definitely don't have ghost writing. That's not an option anyway. Neither is Spirit Box. Orbs or Raiju. Freezing is Oni. We're not going to get UV. Where are you? I have no idea where that ghost was. I'm not sure Ghosty knew where it was either. And of course, almost all of the hiding is in here. I mean, this isn't like hiding because ghosts can path back, but that breaks your line of sight really well. Oh, Ghosty throwing things. What'd you even throw back here? Okay, well, I'm going with... no orbs, so that makes it an Oni. We don't have freezing yet, and we really should. If it was going to give us we changed down to 2 evidence. So I can't do any of that. So it totally could be a Raiju. I just refused to blow out my candle because he's a butt. Are those heartbeats Raiju heartbeats? I think it's funny that we're injecting things up our asses. I just find that absolutely hilarious. And we're just injecting things up our butts now. I also think this animation is a little too long. I mean, the lighting it animation. Look here, ghosty. Alright, we've got the parabolic. There was an airball sound, but I don't know if it was an actual airball. Or not. Which, you know, helps no one. So... Ah. Oh, and now it's going to turn out the power completely. What are we thinking? I'm kind of inclined to just guess and go. It's either on Oni or Raiju. I'm kind of leaning towards Oni. I mean, we heard the airball, but we didn't see it. Or, well, we heard the fart noise. We didn't actually get a mist form. I'm gonna go Oni and we're gonna get out of here. And it was a Raiju. It did have what I thought were loud heartbeats. However, every time I think that, it turns out to be wrong. So I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know anymore. Sorry, I had an itchy nose that I definitely needed to deal with. Let's get into Nels.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
We've got Trisha Holland.
Careful, you're going in blind.
We need to capture a photo, we need to get 2 sounds with the sound recorder, and then we need to capture a video of Trisha. Right, we just need Trisha to do all the things. Let the ghosty know we're coming. We're coming for you, ghosty. I'm coming to get you. Or at least we'll figure out what you are. Apparently someone else gets you. I don't see any orbs. No music box. No, we didn't check temps, although I don't think it's in here. I feel like I heard noises. Fridge is still having a dance party. Fridge must be exhausted from having a dance party so much. Do 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 do. We're gonna dance party with the fridge. Do 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 do. I can't do it. I tried. In my defense, I think that's better than I've done before trying to do the sandstorm. So, you know, there's that. No ghosties. Oh, we forgot to turn off this light. We're in here. I don't see any bones. Okay, so if you're holding stuff, there's no animation for the light. But if you're not holding stuff, then there is. That seems a little something. I don't know what. Ghosty's been throwing stuff out here. We have Ouija board. We're looking for bone. And I know I'm a dummy for walking through all of here in the dark, but it takes so many lights to light up these front areas that I'll just blow the breaker. Oh, we've got hiding back here. And hiding back there that I'm now stuck on. Alright, I don't know where this bone is. Oh, there it is. There's also no animation for picking up the bone yet. I'm assuming there's gonna be at some point. That would be my guess anyway. But what do I know? Actually, I think I want you. That was super weird. Oh, and I've got ads coming up. And Ghost turned off the power. Not an Oni. Okay. Why did I swear power was in maintenance room? Alright, I'm just having issues now. Like, I couldn't open the door. I couldn't turn on the stuff. Hold on 1 second. I was hoping that that call that just had a number that I didn't recognize was actually going to be the exterminator guy saying that they were on their way, and them just calling from like a different number. And like I said, usually they text when they're on their way, but you know, some people like to call. Kayaks would prefer to call you than to message you, which sometimes frustrates me to no end. It's like, why did you call me to tell me that, like, I need to email so-and-so and here's the email address? Like, text me that, please. Yeah. Text me the email address. Don't tell it to me. Text me it. That way I can make sure it's right when I'm sending it, because I have, like, a physical thing to look at. But, you know, what do I know? Anyway, we do have ads coming up, so I am going to step out so that we can get the ads over with. I do one ad break an hour. It is for 3 minutes. It gets pre-roll off for the next hour. For anyone new coming in, you are not going to miss anything. I will not go back into the map until everybody is back. I'm not even probably going to be looking, honestly. But I'm just going to have this on anyway. While ads are running, take a break, get drinks, get snacks, do all the thingies. I am also going to take a quick break to refill my water, etc. If you don't get ads, or if you don't get all the ads, I will put words on stream up. That way you're not just staring at a screen doing not a whole lot. And I will see you all in just a couple of minutes. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Hopefully the ads were not terrible. I mean, they're ads. They're, they are what they are. But hopefully they weren't awful. Here's hoping. We'll let the round the words finish, and then we will get on to finishing this game. Nels might actually end up being the last game I do today, unfortunately. I got a work text, and it's nothing major, but just one of my production people asking me to take care of something else that has to get taken care of today in order for it, to be done on time, or for the stuff that I have to order to be here on time. So I think I unfortunately might cut it a little bit short, which on the other hand might work out because the exterminator hasn't gotten here yet. We've also actually had a little bit of rain, so I think that might delay them a little bit. And you don't really want to spray outside when there's, rain. Anyway, so yeah, we haven't seen anything on the camera. We also weren't looking because we were getting water and stuff. Doopy 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 doo. Let's get the rest of our things in there. Oh, so we do need sounds, so we might as well get the sound recorder. I can't figure out which is sort of the shortest route to the bathrooms, whether it's going through the diner or going through back here. Hold on, that might be the exterminator right now. Oh, and my music didn't pause. That's so weird. Okay, that is, I do believe, the exterminator right now, so let me step back out of the map. And we're not going to run ads because we just ran them, but we are going to do some more words. And I'll put the music back on, even though it didn't apparently pause earlier. Alright, give me just a few minutes, folks, and I will be right back. Okay, that was sort of perfect-ish timing. We're gonna for real pause the music this time. So that it's not running in the background of the game. Alright, everything has been sprayed in here. We are sans our streaming sidekick of Buttercup, because I don't want her sticking her nose in all the stuff while it's still drying. So, did we... Ouija board. Okay, we did find all the things. So I guess I lied. We will probably finish this game and then do at least one more after that. Where is my camera? Oh, it's under my feet. And there we go. Right. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? You're throwing paper. Where are you? Where are you? I'm not getting the red dot. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, we'll try it again because it is such a picky butt. Alright, what else do we need to get? We need to get a bunch of stuff still. Alright, let's get these in there. No, I still need salt too. Ghost sounds video. I took in the sound recorder, okay. Let's get our motion sensor down. Okay, there's the glow stick for some reason. I could not remember where I'd put it. Alright, we don't have freezing, at least not yet. If it was gonna be freezing, I think it would be freezing by now because we have snow. Let's grab that. Photos and sound. Okay. Okay, let's get the salt down. Thanks for farting on me, ghost. Alright, there's one. Seriously? Why didn't you count that salt, you stupid butt? Alright, I will take that. Hey, do one of these two things real quick. Come on. Oh, we're just gonna take this. Which is also apparently off. Okay, on the one hand, this animation seems better, but on the other hand, it lit one candle, and once you put it down, you can't tell that it lit that candle. Now our sanity is totally in the tank. Okay, it's not an Oni, it's not a Wraith. Could be a Goryo, could be a Galu. I have a feeling we're gonna need another one of those. I have two things of salt in my hand. I totally do. Video camera, photo camera, sound recorder. That was super not what we needed. Is it lit? I guess it is. Yeah, I know I'm funny, but at least I'm cute. Actually, I'm probably not funny. I'm just me. I try to be a little funny. Come on, Ghosty. Okay, now I can see the one lit candle. So I'm guessing you have to pick it up in order to light it for the candle. The lantern, that didn't seem to be the case. But that's what it seems like for the candle. Alright, well, we got our two sounds. So now we need video and photo. Oh, yeah. Duplicate, whatever, we don't care. We're gonna take the duplicate. I'm pretty certain that we have a Galu. It's definitely not a Jinn. What is Galu evidence? EMF, UV, and spirit box. And all we've gotten is EMF. Which means it's probably UV was the other evidence it was going to give us. And it's not going to step through the salt again, so our only option is like a door touch. Like, seriously, for a second I thought there was a growling dog. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm glad you can kind of tell which sink it is now. Alright, so we still need photos of ghosts and videos of ghosts. Which, we were getting some activity earlier, but now we're not. So, we might not get any. Alright, we do have a door. Behind you! With no fingies. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like pizza? And there it is. It sounded like it said getting attacked by I don't know what. Which one is it? Is it this one? No. Sometimes, so apparently, call me stupid. So I was like, yeah, you can at least tell. No, apparently not. Alright, we have a Galu. We are just doing dirty wordy games. And let's go on to another one. Make sure I have Galu marked off. And there we go. This one we will actually get correct. And we were correct with a Galu. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And don't you go telling me to prestige or anything, Rowdy. We're not doing it till after Alan Wake. Okay, let's fix our firelight. I'm gonna play with this stuff for like 4,000 years. Don't mind me. That combo is pretty neat. That's the one that goes with this badge, though. I like that we can change them up. I don't have the norm badge yet. I don't know why this one says it's locked. And this one would look really cool if you could actually see it. Yeah, same with this one. And sorry about the barking puppy, guys. Okay, so it's all of the, like, foil pins that are just being goofy. You know what? I'm curious. Where are we on any of these? 22, 33. Let's just do another Tanglewood.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
We've got Jane West. So all ghosties are a possibility. We need sanity below 25. We need a video of Jane. And then we've got to escape Jane during a hunt. I'm still not certain that I'm ready to try to do escaping hunts with the new animations. I'm still... like, most of them, it's that double-edged thing, right? Like, I feel kind of comfortable with most of them. I don't feel like it's... I mean, it's definitely screwed up gameplay for me a little bit. But it hasn't made it impossible. But at the same time, I know that, like, the time for smudging and things like that, I just don't feel like I have down yet. And so I think, oh, bone and cursed object. Hi, Jerry. How you doing, Jerry? You having fun with the creepy doll? Okay, we are most likely just a hallway ghost. Let's double check living room. Nope, we are a hallway ghost. Ghosty turned off our power. Where is our power? In the basement. I kind of like the speedy footprints. And I think I kind of like them because it does just sound like you're speed walking. And oh, there are also footprints on the rug. Are those our footprints? I don't know. I'm not sure how you would tell, actually. Oh, we've got Dots and its lovely Granny. Hello, beautiful Granny. And she's not a Goryo, because we saw her with our face holes. I wasn't quite centered on that. Did it take it? It did. We're just gonna drop you. Not freezing yet. Right, let's get our last few things. You and you. Oh, we need the other crucie to cover the rest of that room. Tots takes out what I was thinking this buddy ghost would be. Since it's been happily turning off the power a whole bunch. Well, let's get the power back on. Then we'll go get the salt and smudges, and I don't know what else we need. On Sunday, for sure, we will go for all objectives and try to do escapes and repels and stuff. Sanity and video. Look here, Jane. Could you do it when I'm ready? A pain in my butt. Also, did the candle go out? I guess so. Alright, come on, ghosty. We got salt. Hopefully that was salt. Yes. Firelight. And there's our motion sensor. And see, I told you I cycle through stuff like constantly, and it was gonna be a problem. We have clear skies. Ooh, where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Are you near? Are you far? Are you wherever you are? Are you stinky? Do you like pizza? Do you like cheese? Am I stuck on something? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Is this thing working? Where are you? You're throwing newspapers. Well, I'll get the crucie photo. And I guess we better look at our sanity. Yokai? Not a wraith. It's gone through a bunch of salt. Could be a Theaid, but I would think it would be more aged by now. Well, probably because it's in my pocket. Like, you know, right there. Might have been this that it was wanting to record. That was orbs, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, so we have orbs. To get a video of the ghost, we can do that from the van, which I think we're gonna do. We've already got the motion sensor off. Unlike so many other things, it will not... We're gonna move that camera back, though, or move the dots forward. Okay, we're gonna get that from the van. Or at least we're gonna try to get the dots from the van. That'll give us the ghost video. So here's hoping Ghosty behaves. And we got it! Woohoo! Dots, ghost. Let's go. Get our orbs in there. Okay, we still need a photo. So we could try for a banshee photo, a dots photo. We haven't tried doing any sounds, sort of don't care. You know. Like I said, we aren't trying for perfect at the moment. 1, 2. Oh, I've got just all of them. For banshee testing, we need... Not to have 84 of those. We need another of these. I mean, it burned that Cruci at 70. It is most likely, unless they've broken other things, not a banshee. But we can hang out over here and test it anyway. We'll hang out, like, in the kitchen. I am really thinking it's a yokai just because of it burning that cruci after we did the spirit box, and it took forever to give us a spirit box answer. Which has nothing to do with yokai, but yokais get annoyed with spirit boxes and stuff, so the forever to answer doesn't mean anything for yokai, it's the other things. Look here, lady. Let me hang out in the kitchen with the rotting food if I wanna, alright? Oh, of course, now you're just gonna be all over here. Always. So it's venting on me. But it's not just roaming to me. And Granny should want to, like, roam over to me and then roam back. Okay, so, like I said, we were pretty sure it wasn't a banshee anyway. Hey, yokai! 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 Oh, it shows that one when I'm, like, local, but not global. That's interesting. Yokai! Yokai, yokai, yo! Hey, yokai! This is just kind of a poopy group of ghosts. It's like there's not really anything good to specifically, like, test for. That way I'm losing some sanity. I don't love that this is my hiding spot, but at the same time, this will allow me to see Granny. Okay, we should be right at about 50. That's totally normal speed. I don't know where she started hunting from. Just shove the tripod over. Boom! Who cares about you, stupid tripod? Okay, so right about 45. Sounded normal. I don't think it's sped up around electronics. Maybe we have too many motion sensors around to really tell. I'm just feeling yokai because of that early burn. Let's go with it and find out. Oh, we didn't get the sanity. What was that noise? That was a weird noise. Let's go back in and try to get the sanity. Do not hunt my butt until I get in here. Nope, my light was already off. She did kind of dots right to me just there, but I'm still not convinced about a banshee. I'm still thinking yokai with that early burn. Aw, thanks for singing at me. It isn't slowing down farther away. So, yeah, I'm still thinking yokai is a good shout. And you're just gonna keep humming. Banshees do like to do humming and singing events more often than others, but they aren't the only ones that can. Stop opening my doors. all this banshee wants to... It's not a banshee. All this ghost wants to do is play with the doors. Stop playing with my doors. Go back to just singing. Singing is good, works for me. Stop playing with the doors. There's also not a lot of space between hunts. Okay, now let's leave for real. We are sticking with our choice of yokai. Hearing it hunt 14 times didn't really change my opinion. Make sure I'm still on yokai. And we were correct with a yokai. Ba-ba-ba-bum! And this is a perfect one to end on since we actually got the ghosty right. I will unfortunately not be back until Sunday. We will do some Phas, of course. And then I think we will do some more crime scene cleaner. I had a lot of fun doing that this week, so I think that's what we'll do on Sunday, is do kind of the both. My schedule is in chat. I am on every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Monday is later in the day, just due to work and life and things. Do all the things. Join the Discord, where we chat, hang out. I also ping the Discord when I go live and when videos get posted and stuff like that. Videos will be going up on YouTube tomorrow, possibly tonight, but probably more likely tomorrow night. And speaking of, follow, subscribe, etc. on all of the socials. I do put shorts and clips on Instagram and TikTok, and then VODs go up on YouTube. I do also put some clips and stuff on YouTube as well. I will be back on Sunday. I will see you all then. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Eat some good food. Do something just for yourself. Self-care is important. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's something just for you. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone. I love your faces.